Turning tragedy into triumph. How one woman's cancer journey became a beacon of hope. Imagine standing at the edge of a precipice, staring into an abyss of uncertainty. The ground beneath your feet has crumbled, and the future you once envisioned has vanished in an instant. This is the reality for countless individuals who receive a cancer diagnosis. But what if I told you that within this moment of profound darkness, there exists a spark of light so powerful it can illuminate not just your path, but the paths of countless others? Today, I have the extraordinary privilege of sharing with you the story of Chery Chaplin, a woman whose journey with stage 4 breast cancer has transcended the boundaries of personal struggle to become a beacon of hope for thousands. Chery's story is not just one of survival, it's a testament to the indomitable human spirit and the transformative power of faith, resilience, and unwavering positivity. When I first encountered Chery, I was immediately struck by her calming presence. There's a soothing quality to her voice that instantly puts you at ease, even when discussing topics as weighty as cancer and mortality. It's this very quality that has made her an impactful speaker at churches, motorcycle groups, and various functions across the country. But make no mistake, beneath this serene exterior lies a warrior of extraordinary strength and determination. Chery's journey began on February 25th, 2021, a date etched indelibly in her memory. It was the day she received her stage 4 breast cancer diagnosis. For many, such news would be devastating, a potential death sentence that could shatter their world. But for Chery, it became something entirely different. A platform, a means to uplift others and demonstrate that a serious diagnosis doesn't have to define the end of one's story. As Chery shared her experience with me, I was awestruck by her unwavering positivity. She spoke of undergoing chemotherapy for a year and a half every single Monday without fail. Now she continues treatment every 3 weeks, but what's truly remarkable is that throughout this grueling process, Chery has never been sick after her chemo sessions. She attributes this to God's grace and mercy, a testament to the power of faith in the face of adversity. Let that sink in for a moment. Imagine facing one of the most aggressive treatments known to medical science week after week, month after month, and emerging each time not just physically intact, but spiritually strengthened. This is the power of Chery's perspective, a perspective that has the potential to revolutionize how we approach life's most daunting challenges. But Chery's journey hasn't been without its trials. In addition to the cancer in her breast, she also had a tumor in her spine, necessitating surgery that left her bedridden for 5 months. Yet, even in recounting these difficult times, Chery's voice never wavered. Life is challenging, she told me, but I'm still standing. This resilience, this ability to stand tall in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds is at the heart of Chery's message. She embodies the idea that our diagnoses, our challenges, our darkest moments don't have to be death sentences. Instead, they can be opportunities for growth, for connection, for getting closer to what truly matters in life. Chery's story reminds me of Janet Klein, another remarkable woman who faced stage 4 breast cancer head on. Janet's cancer had recurred and metastasized, a situation that would leave many feeling hopeless. But like Chery, Janet chose to fight. She participated in a clinical trial for a drug called palbociclib, and the results were nothing short of miraculous. Since January 2010, about 9 months after starting the trial, there has been no sign of cancer in Janet's body. Janet's journey began with vigilance. Her family history of breast cancer, her mother had it twice, and her sister was also affected, led Janet to be diligent with her mammograms. Her initial diagnosis was stage 1 estrogen receptor positive breast cancer, which was treated with surgery and tamoxifen. But when the cancer recurred and metastasized to her left iliac bone, Janet faced a new battle. Instead of giving in to despair, Janet chose hope. She underwent a lumpectomy and a bilateral oophorectomy, and then made the courageous decision to participate in a phase 1 clinical trial testing palbociclib together with letrozole. This decision changed the course of her life. Janet's story, much like Chery's, highlights the importance of resilience, of never giving up hope. It underscores the vital role that clinical trials and new treatments play in managing advanced breast cancer. But more than that, it shows us that even in the darkest of times, there can be light at the end of the tunnel. Then there's Chelle Wenskay, a two-time survivor of stage 4 breast cancer and lymphoma. Chelle's journey is a powerful testament to the importance of self-advocacy in healthcare. She faced not one, but two devastating diagnoses, and through it all, she remained her own strongest advocate. Chelle's journey began in 2004 with her first diagnosis, but it didn't end there. She faced a recurrence and then a second diagnosis of lymphoma. Many would have been overwhelmed, but not Chelle. She ensured she received timely and appropriate treatment, including chemotherapy and surgery. Her determination and self-advocacy were key to her survival, and today she continues to be a voice for others facing similar challenges. These stories, Chery's, Janet's, Chelle's, they all share a common thread. They speak to the power of resilience, of faith, of positivity in the face of life-altering diagnoses. They challenge the notion that a cancer diagnosis is the end of the road. Instead, they show us that it can be the beginning of a new journey, one filled with purpose and meaning. But it's not just about surviving, it's about thriving. It's about finding ways to live fully and joyfully, even in the midst of treatment and uncertainty. Chery embodies this philosophy. She speaks of using her diagnosis as an opportunity to get closer to God, to deepen her faith. She talks about the joy she finds in sharing her story, in uplifting others who might be facing similar challenges. This brings us to a crucial point: the power of sharing our stories. Chery's experience has shown her that sharing personal stories can be incredibly empowering, not just for the person telling the story, but for those who hear it as well. By opening up about her journey, Chery has created a ripple effect of hope and encouragement that extends far beyond her immediate circle. It's important to note that facing a serious illness like cancer isn't just a physical battle, it's an emotional and mental one as well. The importance of mental health support in these situations cannot be overstated. Resources like the Therapy for Black Girls podcast, which discusses mental health and personal development for Black women, can be invaluable tools for those navigating the complex emotions that come with the cancer diagnosis. As I listened to Chery share her story, I was struck by the transformative power of perspective. Here was a woman who, by all accounts, had every reason to feel defeated, to give in to despair. Instead, she chose to see her diagnosis not as a death sentence, but as an opportunity to bless others with her story. She chose to focus not on the limitations imposed by her condition, but on the countless ways she could still make a positive impact on the world. This shift in perspective is something we can all learn from, regardless of our personal circumstances. Too often, we allow our challenges to define us, to limit us. Then we see obstacles as roadblocks rather than opportunities for growth. Chery's story challenges us to reframe our difficulties, to look for the blessings hidden within our struggles. But how do we cultivate this kind of resilience? How do we maintain a positive outlook when everything seems to be falling apart? Chery's approach offers some valuable insights. First, there's the power of faith. For Chery, her belief in God has been a constant source of strength and comfort. It's what allows her to see the grace and mercy in her life, even amidst the pain and uncertainty of cancer treatment. While faith can mean different things to different people, the key is to have something bigger than ourselves to believe in, something that gives us hope and purpose beyond our immediate circumstances. Second, there's the importance of community. Chery doesn't face her challenges alone. She's constantly engaging with others, speaking at churches, motorcycle groups, and various functions. This connection with others not only allows her to share her story and inspire hope, but it also provides her with a support network, a reminder that she's not alone in her journey. Third, there's the power of reframing our narrative. Chery doesn't see herself as a victim of cancer. Instead, she sees herself as someone blessed with the opportunity to uplift others through her story. This shift in narrative from victim to empowered storyteller is transformative. It allows Chery to reclaim control over her life story, to find purpose and meaning even in the midst of difficulty. As we reflect on Chery's journey, on the stories of Janet and Chelle, we're reminded of a fundamental truth. Our lives are defined not by what happens to us, but by how we respond to what happens to us. We all face challenges, some more daunting than others,
But within each challenge lies an opportunity to grow, to inspire, to make a difference in the lives of others. So, what can we take away from Chery's story? How can we apply these lessons to our own lives? First, let's challenge ourselves to reframe our difficulties. The next time you face an obstacle, ask yourself, what opportunity might be hidden within this challenge? How can I use this experience to grow, to help others, to deepen my understanding of what truly matters in life? Second, let's commit to sharing our stories. Your experiences, your struggles, your triumphs, they all have the power to inspire and encourage others. Don't underestimate the impact your story can have. As Chery's experience shows us, sharing our vulnerabilities can be a source of strength, not just for ourselves, but for those around us. Third, let's cultivate resilience. This doesn't mean pretending that everything is fine when it's not. It means acknowledging our difficulties while also believing in our capacity to overcome them. It means surrounding ourselves with supportive people, nurturing our faith or our sense of purpose, and constantly reminding ourselves of our inherent strength and worth. Fourth, let's practice gratitude. Even in the darkest of times, there is always something to be grateful for. Cherry's ability to see the grace and mercy in her life, even while battling cancer, is a powerful reminder of this. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, from what's going wrong to what's going right. Finally, let's commit to being a source of positivity and encouragement for others. As Chery has shown us, we all have the power to uplift those around us, to be a beacon of hope in someone else's storm. Whether it's through sharing our own stories, lending a listening ear, or simply offering a kind word, we can all play a role in creating a more supportive, more compassionate world. As we come to the end of our time together, I want to leave you with a challenge that has the potential to transform not just your life, but the lives of countless others. I want you to find strength in your own story, whatever that story may be. I want you to use your experiences, your struggles, your triumphs as a source of hope and encouragement for others. Remember, your story matters, your struggles matter, your triumphs matter. And by sharing them, by living authentically and vulnerably, you have the power to change lives, to inspire hope, to make the world a little bit brighter. Chery Chaplin's journey reminds us that even in our darkest moments, we have the capacity to shine. Her story challenges us to live with purpose, to face our difficulties with courage and grace, and to never underestimate the power of a positive attitude. So I ask you, no, I challenge you. Will you choose to see the opportunity in your challenges? Will you choose to share your story even when it feels vulnerable? Will you choose to be a beacon of hope for others, just as Chery has been? The power to make a difference is within you. The power to turn your tragedy into triumph is within you. The power to inspire, to uplift, to change lives, it's all within you. As we go forward from here, let's carry Chery's message with us. Let's choose to see the blessings in our challenges. Let's choose to uplift others through our words and actions. Let's choose to live not just in spite of our difficulties, but because of them, allowing our struggles to shape us into more compassionate, more resilient, more authentic versions of ourselves. Your story has the power to change lives. Don't be afraid to share it. Don't be afraid to live it fully, authentically, courageously, because in doing so, you might just become the light that someone else needs to find their way through the darkness. Remember, every challenge is an opportunity. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. And every day, every single day is a chance to make a difference. So go forth, share your story, shine your light. The world is waiting for the unique gift that only you can give. Thank you.